Hey, let's try this.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Okay. So you're talking about the pressure that you feel right now with this tour.
I mean, there's a little pressure, but it's gone now because it's just we're rocking, and it's just like riding a bike.
Have the fans been reacting well on this tour?
Yeah, the ones that are there, there's a few hundred there every night. It's not nothing like the numbers Korn does or did or whatever. But there's a lot of supporters, and when they know when there's most of them are like singing the words real loud and everything. So it's definitely different and way smaller than what I left. But I knew that was going to happen when I left.
Have you talked to any of the guys in your former band on what they think about the new stuff?
Yeah, I talked to them. I don't know what they think about the new stuff, but I talked to Fieldy, the bass player, a couple of weeks ago, and we're talking about doing a song, a benefit song for Chi from the Deftones. He's in a coma. Fieldy's putting together a song with some Slipknot members and Monkey and Sevendust, and he asked me if I wanted to do something on it, and I told him sure. So we'll see what happens.
Good, man. How are you doing personally as far as all the stuff that you went through in the past? Are you still clean now?
Yeah, I don't have any urge to do that. When you give your life over, you just it's like you die to that part of yourself. You're like, it's spiritually. You just say, no more. I'm not going to live like that anymore. And you have different joys in life, and different highs, and it doesn't really matter. That doesn't, like, the craving for that is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like, just live life, and have fun with life.
I'm really curious. You gave your life to God. Are there experiences that you've had recently that maybe you've talked to God or you've seen God? Is there anything that intense?
Yeah, you feel a presence around you. Sometimes it's when you're praying or whatever, and it's real, man. It's very real, and a lot of people don't understand it. And I'm the first one to tell you that I didn't understand it, and I made fun of it before. But now that it's happened to me, it's like it's real, and it does happen to people. Whoever, anybody that wants to go after it, it's available once you get past that. So you laugh at it until you're desperate, and you need help with something in life, like I was. And then I just tried it, and it worked.
The person that you are today versus the person you were 8 years ago, do you see a drastic difference? How has your life changed?
It's just I got a lot more confidence, and I got a lot more stability. I'm a lot more sane now, but I still rock. I'm still a goofball. Like we're always doing stupid stuff in the bus, and just like I did in Korn. It's like a clown, and it's similar, but I know more now. You know what I mean?
I've watched dozens of interviews that you did, when you first left Korn. You said that you felt really dead inside. Do you feel a lot more life in you now?
Oh, yeah. Even on bad days, because we all got bad days. I feel just life in me, and it's like, that it's always going to be okay. And, it doesn't matter how you feel.
I want to talk a little bit about the book that you released. Did you ever expect it to be in the top 20 of the New York Times bestsellers?
No, that was a bonus. I really want to write it, but it's the only thing I had offered at the time.
Mm-hmm.
No record labels were offering anything or nothing like that, so we just went for it, and it's really helped a lot of people, and yeah, that was a surprise for it to be in the New York Times bestseller list. So it was pretty cool. I tell my mom and dad, and they were stoked.
How long did it take you to write the book?
Probably like 9 or 10 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, off and on. It was like I kept having to go back, and because I'm not no book writer. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys were like from the publishing company. They were telling me go back and this part you should like color it more. And what did the room look like? What were you feeling? All this stuff. So I had to keep digging back in my past. kind of hard.
When you were writing the book, were you maybe afraid of putting that much out to the public?
Yeah, especially with my family, because my ex-wife and everything, they were like, there's some personal stuff I wrote, but I had to get past it. I had to do what was right, what I felt like I wanted to do, and not worry about what other people's reaction was going to be. So I just, I kept getting past that.
Do you ever see yourself playing in Korn again?
I don't think so, but you never know what happens, if there's, you just never know. But, I really love playing with the musicians I got right now, and I can't wait to do another album with them, and it feels right,
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see.
In the CNN interview that you did, you said something back in the day about your daughter and how you came home one day and she was singing the lyrics to Adidas. That made you kind of go like, whoa, maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. In retrospect, when you look back on Korn lyrics and you think about all the millions of records that Korn has sold to kids, do you think that it plays a negative effect on the way kids view life?
I'm not sure. It just depends on the person, For me personally, I'm looking at my daughter singing this song, and I'm just like, I don't have a mom to like, or she didn't have a mom. I didn't have a wife. She split, so it was like, I'm all she's got. So I gotta like get out of this because it's not good for her, It's too mature for her and stuff like that. It's just she needed to be a kid, and so that's why I had to get away from there. But the negativity, that's up to the person's point of view. It was that whole lifestyle was negative on me though. Just the constant touring and being away from family and partying all the time, it was negative for me. So
yeah. So what was this that you said about 50 Cent? You said that his music was the work of the devil. Do you still stand by that today?
I didn't say that, but I did say some stupid stuff, and yeah, I was out of my mind. I was coming off of crystal meth, and I was just kind of out of my mind, and I didn't know what I was saying. So
anybody?
All that.
Okay, I was just wondering because I heard a lot about that, and wasn't sure exactly.
I said a couple things, but the press blew it out of proportion and made me look even stupider than I was being. So it's like whatever,
Is it hard dealing with that much media attention? I mean, you got a ton of media attention after you left Korn.
Yeah, especially being coming off of crystal meth, your mind is all like spinning, So I didn't mean to get media attention like that. I just went to a radio station in Bakersfield in hopes of helping speed addicts,
Yeah.
get off the drug like I did. And next thing you know, like CNN, MTV, all these people were freaking out that I left Korn, and it was trippy, but I kind of went with it,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was meant to be.
What did the fans say to you? I mean, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of emails from kids.
I got like hate mail. I got encouraging mail. One guy said, "I hate you. I wish you would have died from drugs, then turned Christian." And then other people were like, keep up the fight, brother. Don't give up and all that. So it was really mixed.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like it's all good. People are like, just it's like whatever makes them happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people read the book and they know that I was just a drug addict, a junkie, and I needed help.
I know you went to India and you also went to Israel for a little bit.
Yeah, that was cool. I got baptized in the Jordan River.
I know I saw video clips for that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. And in India, I met someone that was like involved in helping poor people in India, and I just got involved there for a little bit, and that was cool. And I like to do some stuff in America,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm just kind of like I'll give once in a while to the people that are really like doing that. They're hands-on doing that for a living. They take care of the poor people, and I just like to give to people like that because we're all gifted to do something on this planet, and and I just my gift's music, and I know other people's gifts or like taking care of poor people and stuff. So I
Yeah.
like to support them.
Well, you said that you want to help out here in America. What are some issues that you do want to contribute to help?
Yeah, I'd like to do just whatever, just see what kind of doors open to help people. Is that a violin I hear?
Yeah, I hear a violin too. I think it's coming from your end.
There's no TV on. That's weird.
Maybe it's the background music from the place that you're staying, and it just happens to cut through.
Could be. That's fun.
Um,
It's like I'm telling my sad story and there's a violin behind.
I know, seriously.
Oh well, it'll be fun. We had some fun with it.
So in India, how many kids are homeless and in poverty?
And there's people all over the streets out there. People sleeping, and there's a truck that goes around every morning and picks up dead bodies on the streets because people live on the streets. So many. I mean, the streets are covered with people sleeping. It's crazy. I don't know. There's crazy amounts of kids on the streets there, but crazy world.
When you were there, did you see dead bodies on the streets just lying around?
No, I saw people just laying there, but the guy told me that I was with. He said, "Yeah, sometimes people die, and like every night there's someone like dies. Well, they pick somebody up, and it just freaked me out. I was like, that sucks. You got to die on the street. Mm-hmm. There's so many people there. It's like there's not enough room."
Do you plan to go back and help out anytime soon?
Maybe one day, but right now I'm just getting my purpose going, and seeing where I'm going to end up.
Right now, do you still experience any depression? How are you feeling emotionally?
Yeah, I go up and down, like just like any person. I think you got good days and bad days, but nothing major, no major depression anymore. It's just like a cloud will come and it'll go away. It's just a part of life. Storms come and they go.
I grew up listening to Korn as a kid. I'm 24 now, so.
Oh, right on. Thanks, man.
Yeah. I can't necessarily empathize with bars religiously. I think it's really cool that got you clean, so.
Right on, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the interview. Sorry about all the hiccups.
Oh, it's no problem. I get hiccups all the time over here, too, so, as you can tell.
Yeah. Well, yeah, do something with that violin, and I'm sure I'll talk to you again.
I'm sure we will sometime soon. Brian,
right,
thanks
man.
again, man. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.